Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're doing well. This is exactly what you need to hear right now. Choose your pile, choose your crystal, choose your timestamp. You can choose multiple piles. If you are drawn to different crystals, you can use these pick a card readings in the way that works best for you. So if you are drawn to pile number 1, this is a blue calcite. Pile number 2 is a purple fluorite. Pile number 3, angel aura quartz. And pile number 4 is a green fluorite. So again, this is exactly what you need to hear. So choose your pile and let's get started. Pile 1. Hi, pile 1. This is exactly what you need to hear. If you chose the blue calcite crystal, let's put this over here, and that's better. Okay, what do you need to hear today? It is time to move forward. The number 5 is probably significant for you as well. Open your heart, open your mind, tune into your sensitivities, which is also an indicator of the number 5 or uncertainty, unexpected changes. But how many of you have recently have physical symptoms or emotional symptoms? How many of you are realizing that you're becoming more sensitive each day, in each moment? So Spirit guides say it's time to move forward. So Spirit, how should pile 1 move forward right now? Let's just go to the tea leaf and pull 1 card. Because, well, if you know me, then you know that I love to be specific with the message, as I don't wish to waste your time, and I know that you have other important things to do as well. Exactly what you need to hear. Or, yeah, let's just wait until I have all the cards. I don't want to get ahead of myself. What does group number 1 need to hear? There are more cards, but I will come back for those in a minute. But let me pull a number, a numerology for you. Whew. Group 1. There wasn't one wanting to pop out, so I kind of made it happen. Okay. There's, all right. Need to fix the light, of course. Hold on a second. I want you to be able to see all the cards. Okay. Ooh, now it's dark in here. 6 of Cups. Fulfillment, happiness, great and good fortune. It's time for you to move forward and to fill up your emotional cup. This is like your emotional depth. So it's time to fulfill yourself or find happiness. All right. You have the Rebel. You're breaking chains, mastering. Oh, so technically it's time for you to receive all of your heart's desires. Wish fulfillment. An offering. Okay. So, in a sense, what I'm also picking up on your message here, group number 1, wow, is something is coming in for you. It could be blessings or an offering coming from your spirit guides, but you're also being reminded to open your heart and allow yourself to receive abundance, receive good fortune. The 6 of Cups is fulfillment. It can also be, well, referring to claiming finding happiness and fulfillment in your home, your health, your body, your daily routine. Also, secretly, you've got the number 4, 5, 6 in your reading right here. There's 4, 5, 6. There is good fortune on its way into your life. But if you're not paying attention, you just may miss out on the opportunity. This is something that is new, that you haven't received before. In fact, you're probably mastering, you're learning, you're on a path, you're supposed to be mastering your own good fortune somehow. Okay, you're going to be receiving the benefits of all of your hard work very soon. What more does group 1 need to know? Connections. Your energy is aligning with others who walk in similar frequencies. Expect connections and encounters that feel expansive and mutually empowering. So for those of you, here, I'm going to put this down here. For those of you who offer some sort of service to humanity, or you help others, there are others that are going to be finding you soon, bringing you this great good fortune. So this is for those of you who have started a business, or you're already fulfilling your life purpose by providing some sort of service to other people. So this also means that you are attracting your soul tribe. Soul tribe doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It means the people that are meant to come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime to help you to move forward and break free from these patterns that have been keeping you stuck. So it's time to move forward, and this is more specifically referring to the people that you resonate with, the people that you hang out with, or the people that you have conversations with. So this could be your friends, or it could be new coworkers, new people in your community in general. But you are now resonating. You're going to start noticing that maybe you don't really resonate with certain people anymore, and then others might be fading out of your life too because they no longer resonate with you. This is because you are on a higher timeline. You are going somewhere better, somewhere different. You are ascending. This is your spiritual path, your path of mastery. Great good fortune. Wow. And I'm like shuffling these upside down. That's a first. I wasn't paying attention. What was I just saying? So it's time to move forward to claim this great good fortune, technically. So there's another message here. Energetic interference sometimes occurs when you absorb emotions, negative emotions. What was the first card that came out? 6 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. So interference along your path in mastery of self-mastery occurs when you absorb emotions, thoughts, and frequencies that do not originate from your true source, which is you, your soul. Take a moment to reset. What is yours will feel empowering. What isn't will dissolve when released with grace. So it's also asking you to surrender what you don't know. If you're tuned into your heart and you're trusting and following your intuition, you're going to be reassured and feel empowered knowing that you're on the right path. So what else can I share with pile number 1? What else does pile number 1 need to hear today? Check this out. 555. Your calls for freedom have been heard, and your day of liberation is arriving. What once limited your voice or your power will soon be dismantled. So remember, you are mastering yourself, your higher self, your higher purpose. And I want to pull another card. What more specifically can I share with group 1? This is exactly what you needed to hear today. You're protected. But it's also important, it's safe for you to assert your goals, your ideas, because you are in this life, you're meant to be breaking patterns and cycles of dysfunction. There's something that you're really wanting to do to push forward through. Listen to your intuition and take those steps, whether it's intuitively or energetically, or follow your heart. But you're also being protected by your spirit guides while you're going through, it's like an identity shift. There was also this card as well. Oh, check this out. And you have fortune. The sun in Leo, honestly, you might have strong Aries in your chart. You might have strong Leo in your chart. Interesting how these are both fire signs. They're excitable, they're spontaneous. They love to take action. They like to break through barriers and boundaries and restrictions. But one of these is fixed, the Leo, and one of them is cardinal, the Aries. So you're meant to be asserting your idea, your goals, whatever it is that you need to claim freedom in your life. This offering is also reminding you that you have to sacrifice your ego, what your ego thinks that it needs or wants, and allow your intuition and your higher self to simply attract this good fortune to you. All you have to do is just become that version of you where you are experiencing all of this freedom and good fortune. Everything else will happen just effortlessly. It will manifest spontaneously. Spontaneous, unexpected change and manifestation. And this is how you're meant to move forward right now, even if it's just one day at a time. So go get it, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed your video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. And if you were drawn to another pile, feel free to choose another pile as well. I'm sure there are other messages that you need to hear today. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the purple fluorite crystal, this is exactly what you need to hear today, right now. So let's find out. Group 2, what do you need to hear? Okay. The number 1, a tidy house, clarity and organization. So something about your home, your house, your mind, or your physical health. The fact that most of the colors in your card are red and burnt orange and gold and yellow means that you should trust that you are safe and comfortable and stable in your life right now. Something connected with your root chakra. So what else? I'm thinking like, oh, here, let's just go to the tea leaves next. Group number 2. Exactly what you need to hear about your home. Okay. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. There's also, okay, lighthearted, carefree time. So something is about to change within your home or your body or your mind. And let's, actually it was that deck, wasn't it? I want to pull another card from this deck. Actually, what more does group 2 need to hear? Wow. Have faith. Trust. Okay. It's like I'm not going to force it. The 6 of fire. I think I'm going to put this right here. So you're in transition. You're waiting for something. Oh, the message is asking you to have faith. Hold on. Hold on. You are about to experience triumph. Maybe there's been something that's blocking you that has something to do with your home I'm looking off to the side. I'm thinking, okay, which deck do I want to use? Let's pull a card from your spirit guides. Okay, a spiritual hug. So your spirit guides are hugging you right now. They're hugging you at the moment. Group number 2. Like, thank you for being patient. It's almost like just getting one word at a time with each of the cards. Tune in. Oh, so spirit guides are trying to get you to tune in to your intuition and listen. Follow your gut and trust that things are happening in the perfect timing that they're meant to be happening. And not all things happen in the exact timing that you are wanting them to. However, so the home, well, this is, okay, the number 1 could be just referring to yourself and your personality and your mind. Oh, ease your mind. Let go of the unnecessary thinking, the over-analyzation. You're currently going through a life transition. Trust that all will be well. You're overcoming obstacles or any kind of challenges or troubles that you're navigating okay, so thank you again for your patience, but you're in a transitional period. Your spirit guides are all around you all of the time, hugging you. But maybe you're not allowing yourself to just simply stop and tune in to the present moment. Get out of your head, tune into your body, tune into the 5D, the ether, and communicate, receive messages from your spirit guides. Because they're really just trying to reassure you everything is going to be okay. You might be trying to rush something, but this too has its own process. Keep in mind, metaphorically, when cards are referring to a house, it's not always your physical house. It's also your home, your heart, your mind, everything that is contained inside of you. Trust that it will be worth your patience. It will be worth the wait. Whatever this obstacle is that you're waiting to clear away. Okay, and have faith. And what is this next card? Blessings. I find it interesting that there's the 6 and the 4, which adds up to the number 10, which is vision. And then we have 6 and the 4, blessing. Let me bring this back down. Okay. I feel like while you were waiting for something to happen, it's really important that I'm not going to tell you to stop expecting. This message is about grace, trusting the process of time and going with the flow, surrendering all of your worries and trusting that everything is happening in perfect timing for you. You are going through a transition. You're also being asked to trust your intuition. And if you don't already trust your intuition or you don't know how, it's reminding you to tune in and sit with your body and get out of your head and get out of your thoughts. Tune into your physical sensations, your heart. Tune into the symptoms that you're feeling. Go deep inside of yourself into that 0 point field. Connect with spirit. Because this is actually how you're being guided more specifically right now in your life. The mind is the first thing to stand in the way with your connecting with your intuition or your heart, because the mind always wants to be in control. But the more you allow your mind to control everything or to cause you fear or frustration, the more frustration you're probably going to be experiencing while you're trying to navigate life. So out of your head, out of your thoughts, and into your heart, your intuition, your physical body. So some people practice yoga to focus on the body and position. Some people choose to focus on breath. Why do people do this? Because you can't focus on your breath and breathing in and out, like being aware of your breathing, and also think at the same time. It's impossible to do both. You're either focusing on your breath or you're focusing on your mind. So if any of you are having a challenge getting out of your mind or distracting yourself from your mind and your thinking, just stop, start breathing, inhale, exhale, listen, focus on your breath, see what happens. You'll realize that your mind has turned off. Welcome to present moment. By the way, something else that I want to share with you that you might find interesting and curious. Were you aware of the fact that what you are breathing when you breathe in and exhale out is not necessarily air? It's the consciousness of your soul. So each time you take a breath, which happens because you have a heartbeat, which is your soul's resonance, you're breathing in your soul's energy. Something to think about. So maybe it's not air. What if air in reality doesn't really exist? What if air is just something that you think that it exists because everyone has always told you, well, this is the air that you breathe? No, it's your consciousness that you're breathing. It's your Akashic record, the purpose why you're here, your existence. You're breathing in your own essence, your aura. You're breathing in yourself. Okay, so there's a message here about patterns. Negative patterns and destructive habits may have gained momentum in your life. Remember that each moment offers you an opportunity to create a new reality by choosing differently. Perfect addition to your message today. Group 2. Another card for group number 2, please. I'm hoping there's a number. Oh, I guess we'll find out, won't we? There's temptation, there's knowledge, you're gaining knowledge and wisdom, success. I'm going to keep pulling until I get a number. You're waiting for this, you're waiting for some sort of success, or you're waiting for something else to happen so that you can take action. Okay. So you're opening up to abundance right now. I'm going to keep until I get a number. Group number 2. Yeah, everything is distracting you because you're allowing your mind and your thoughts to distract you. So I know that there's lots of numbers in here. You know what? Maybe your mind is just so focused on fear or what you don't have or what's not happening, and that's really just standing in the way. Friend, when you tune into the present moment, you'll realize that there's nothing to fear. Okay, I was just going to say, I'm going to keep going. I wonder how many people are still here watching me look for a number to give you. Okay, so there's a reason why you're waiting. There's something specific. I've already determined that. There's something specific that you're waiting for and you're trying to be patient. And in addition to all these other messages, you're also completing a cycle. So this current cycle or phase needs to end before you're going to be able to move forward with whatever this is that you're seeking to free yourself from. So this completion is a sacred process, but it's also a time for you to release the past with grace and embrace possibilities of the future. If you're expecting something and it's not happening, perhaps that's not supposed to happen in your life right now. So the chapter that you are closing has served its purpose in your journey, and letting go of old patterns Negativity, overthinking is what you're really supposed to be focusing on right now as you're going through this transition. And when you get out of your head, you start breathing, just focus on your breath, and you tune into your heart and your intuition. This is what's guiding you in each moment. Welcome to the present moment. One more card for group number 2, please. So this is exactly what you needed to hear. You have another 6 and a 4. Interesting. 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. So Jupiter is about to bless your life. However, if you're not open to receiving blessings, then you may just be blocking something that is already trying to manifest for you. But if you're not open to that, if you're not open to receiving, well, then I guess it just means that you're still caught up in your mind and overthinking. So out of the mind, into the heart, focus on your breath, let go of the past. There's something new trying to guide you through your intuition. So group 2, this is exactly what you needed to hear today. I hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. If you are intrigued by anything that I said here and you would like more information, or perhaps you would like a live phone chat to discuss your spiritual process, book a reading today. My links are down below in the description box if you would like to connect with me. Meanwhile, if you're drawn to another pile and you want another message, then feel free to choose another pile, and I will see you over there. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the Angel Aura Quartz crystal, welcome to your pick a card reading for today. This is exactly what you need to hear right now. So, communication. Obviously, the angels have always been communicating with you, but there's also a portal that's opening an opportunity for you to communicate with either your angels, or maybe you're an animal communicator. There's something about communication here. And the number 11 might be significant for you as well. Let's pull your other cards to get more specific. Group number 3. Oh, something just said the art of communication. Okay, they're all like sticking together. So let's try it this way. And group number 3. That one was wanting to pop out, so I'm going to let it. How about a tea leaf? Tea leaf, anyone? This is exactly what you need to hear. Let's just start here. I love the colors. Success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. There's something here about sharing and communicating. What's to say? The egg. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. The number 7, air. Trust your intuition. Your truth. All right, I know that, here, let me just pull the other cards. First breath, beginner's mind. Before I get carried away, I always love to just jump in and figure out the message and the bigger picture. But something is definitely, you're being, Angels were just saying, or your higher self, your soul, what you choose to communicate with, are communicating with you all of the time, 24/7, in each moment. Assuring you success along your path. You're in the process of realizing what your truth is, your purpose right now. You're meant to have a powerful voice to communicate something, ideas, with others. But this is something that you must create on your own. Let's pull let's go to the Zenosha Tarot. Was there another? Nope, that's good. Oh. You are being prepared for this purpose. So honestly, if you chose pile 3, if you don't already know, you don't just have one life purpose to live. I mean, the purpose of life is to experience life through the human body, but you have more than just one purpose. In fact, you have many different purposes. I'm going to pull this down here because I want to pull another tea leaf. You see where this is going? You're being guided in every moment when you just stop and you tune into this beginner's breath. Tune into your intuition. Tune into your guides. Let's just pull some more cards. Group 3. Woo! Oh, it almost, okay. Saved by my sweater in my lap. Okay. There's an archway. See, I knew there was a portal, an opening, a timeline, an archway. So you're moving through this portal at this time. You're being led and guided towards success, but you're also, part of your life's purpose is to become an effective communicator. And so if communication is something that you've struggled with, then this is one of the things that you're meant to be mastering in this life. So new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways are opening up for you right now so that you can pursue a new purpose. So, and it's all about the exchange of information. So since Uranus is currently in Gemini, I'm thinking wherever Uranus is transiting in your house's astrology at the moment is what is sudden and unexpected and new. So for each one of you, it's going to be different. Like, for example, if it's in your 3rd house, how you communicate and what you communicate with, even multiple dimensions, is in the process of sudden and unexpected change. Telepathy might be becoming more obvious, that you're receiving sudden thoughts or inspirations. So Uranus is preparing you to become a better communicator. You're meant to be communicating a specific truth, to be more specific. And this is, well, your truth, however the 7 resonates in your birthday numbers or your numerology. Okay, nettle, take action. Right, stand in your power, speak your truth, find a way to communicate, find a way to express yourself. So there are new opportunities. Okay. This is what you need to hear right now. Group number 3, you are becoming an effective communicator, but first you have to try. The only way that you can perfect your art of communication is by practicing and experimenting. So there are many different portals or websites or platforms that you can use to start expressing yourself in whatever way you want to express yourself. And so your guides are also preparing you. They're working with you to master this level of success, master whatever this communication is that is part of your purpose in this life. So some of you might be a master 11 number. And really the master numbers are, from my understanding, when the total numbers of your birthday added together but reduced to a compound number, this is when you know it's a master number. But when you break down all the numbers individually, each number has its own individual power and personality and purpose. So you'll know if you're a master number, and usually master number 11s are celebrities. They may not know that they're a master number, because they're already just living their life. They're expressing. These are the musicians, the actors, the actresses, the communicators, right? The transformative speakers. They usually are born and they just naturally start expressing themselves somehow. So if you're wondering if you're a master something number, you're probably not meant to be mastering a specific number, because if you were born into a mastery life, you're already going to know, because your soul is guiding you. So even if you don't know and you feel your soul is guiding you towards a certain number, there's a reason for that too. There are like new opportunities. Your spirit guides are nudging you to help you to fine-tune your gift and this art of communication, this art of expression. Interesting how it's first breath. It's like something with your voice. It's what you're supposed to be exploring right now and perfecting. So let's pull another card for group number 3. That took me a minute to try and explain what I was picking up. So success isn't what you have tangibly, it's what you do with it. So what are you going to choose to do with yourself? What is your message? How do you want to create? Perhaps a podcast, or perhaps you're a musician, or, how can you improve effective communication? Let's look at these other messages. So there may be obstacles in your way. Your road ahead, okay, your path right now might seem blocked or that you're challenged. So consider looking for an easier path to your destination. What if you don't have to go anywhere to be successful? You can do it from the comfort of your own home. So your path forward, what if you're supposed to be speaking your new path or your new world into being? What if you're manifesting a new life? But life is waiting for you to speak affirmations, to command this new reality. Or just start speaking in the powerful way that you're meant to be communicating with yourself, and change your life, and you'll start attracting the other things that you need. Empathy. It says here, empathy does not excuse anything. It expands your vision to see as the divine sees. So the divine is wishing to speak through you right now. The divine wishes to communicate through you. It expands your vision to see what the divine sees. So listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. Okay. So part of your purpose at the moment is to share divine wisdom for the purpose of unity consciousness, the collective, humanity. There's like a bigger overall general message that you are figuring out how to communicate that to the world. Okay, which makes sense. Beginner's minds, like, get out of your mind. What your mind is thinking that you should be saying or speaking is the opposite of your purpose. You are figuring out how to communicate with and work with your spirit guides, or whatever higher dimensions are working with you, to show empathy, to help and to support others through your words. You're stepping into a season of unity where relationships are flourishing and mutual understanding is taking root. Expect reconciliations, shared purpose, and meaningful collaboration. So you're in the process of figuring out how to communicate higher truth, higher purpose, the universal message. Not just something trying to come out of your mind or your head. There's nothing wrong with that, but when you're talking in your head, maybe this is just for yourself. But so this is exactly what you needed to hear today, group number 3. Even more specifically, your angel team or your spirit team or your star being family are working with you. They're waiting for you to open up to this higher level of communication, which is outside of your mind. In a sense, it's like Spirit is trying to inspire you with a truth that you are meant to be sharing with others. So it's not necessarily your personal truth that you're supposed to be talking about. It's truth focused on unity consciousness and, well, the stuff that's happening on the planet right now. Wow. Okay. Take action, incorporate change, tune in, trust your intuition and your spirit guides, tune in to the divine, allow the divine to inspire you as to what you should create today. And this is this new truth, this new purpose that you are working on right now. In a sense, you're mastering this, but maybe not a life master number, but at least in this current time frame, you are mastering your connection with unity and divine consciousness so that you can share a higher message with the world. Wow, but no pressure, right? No pressure, pile number 3. So I want to pull another card. What card did I want to pull? I want to go to this deck. Pile number 3. This is exactly what you're supposed to be focusing on. So open up to higher levels of communication with spirit, your spirit guides. Technically, from my perspective, anything in all the other dimensions, higher and beyond, are all you. It's your soul fragmented in different dimensions. So when you tune into your higher self or another aspect of your higher self, you're retrieving more messages to be shared with unity consciousness. Okay. I love the fact that this card popped out. So harmony. I always think of harmony in the heavens. Oh, and something just said, I wish you peace. I wish you peace, harmony, love, unity, success, happiness. Okay, so I love it when Spirit pops songs in my head because Spirit knows the music that I love. And I don't know if you know Oingo Boingo, but all of a sudden they started singing, Who do you want to be today? Who do you want to be? If you don't know Oingo Boingo, you need to go listen to Oingo Boingo. So you're becoming a powerful communicator. Focus on this. And this is exactly what you needed to hear today. Group number 3. So I hope you enjoyed your video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. Have an awesome day. If you were drawn to another pile, then maybe there are some other things that you need to hear today. In the meantime, if you're interested in private reading, I'm also now offering live coaching and consultations. Feel free to book a session. My links are always in the timestamps and in the description box. So that being said, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in another video. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose the green fluorite crystal, welcome to your pick a card reading for today. This is exactly what you need to hear. So let's get started. Wow, okay. You are protected by the angelics. Protection, the number 444. I love your first opening card. A powerful boundary of angelic light surrounds you, shielding you from negativity and harm. You are held in the light of divine safety, assuring that you will fulfill your destined purpose. You are protected. Group number 4. Wow, okay. Let's pull your other messages. because this is exactly what you need to hear today. Let's pull a card from this deck. And do a little dance. Get down tonight. And group 4. Oh, wait. We want a tea leaf as well. Maybe 2. We'll start with 1 and see what happens. Group number 4. Okay. Okay. I think it did pop out 2. All right, let's go like this. Group 4, share the gift. Wow. So you definitely have a healing gift. You don't even have to go hands-on either. You can send energy from wherever you're at. Adventure. I knew for a reason I was going to enjoy pile number 4. I don't know why. Look at this. You've got the number 4 and the number 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Seriously? And 54, the crossing. Wow. You're being initiated. You are protected. You're about to embark on a new adventure, sharing your gift. Okay, the Queen of Air is technically swords. Let me put that there. There was a sunrise. Check this out. New creative idea, new adventures, a fresh start. So you are crossing, you're being initiated into a new path or purpose. Look at this. It's a portal. It's a timeline shift. It's something like that. It's whatever you want to call this. You're being initiated into this new start. You are protected. The adventure may be uncertain, but get ready to share your gift, realizing that you have something to share with the world. So the caterpillar says things will not always be the way that they've always been. Change is coming. In fact, I'm thinking change has probably already happened. And maybe you're just trying to figure out what to do next. You might be feeling uncertain, or maybe you're looking for a job, right? Perhaps some are in between jobs, or you're experiencing something in your life that just seems kind of out of your control, but you're not quite sure what to do next. You will. You're being activated into your purpose. So I want to pull some more awesome messages for you. So part of this next purpose, this what you're being initiated or activated into, is the humanitarian aspect. So you probably already are a lover of life or a lover of people, and you want to help people. Maybe you want to heal people naturally. And so you're now being initiated at this time in your life to actually start sharing your gift. But it's also important to tune into and listen to your spirit guides and your angels all of the time, because they are the ones who are always around you, and they're guiding you and they're nudging you. Metamorphosis. Interesting. So maybe you've been going through changes, or you've been navigating change. Your life is changing. Your gift is changing. It's activating. Right. Share your gift. There's, I want to pull another. Actually, I'm going to put the crystal there because, you know, there's stuff showing. There's stuff showing. Group 4. Interesting. There's a message about false light. Be discerning, because maybe right now not everything appears to be clear, or you might not be seeing things clearly. Oh, okay. And so beware of false light. So false light are like people that want to take advantage of you, or people that don't have the right intentions or purposes. But there's probably also people that are going to be drawn to you or attracted to you because of your frequency, because of your healing gift. So it's always just really important to protect your boundaries, meaning, who you spend your time with or who you are around, who you choose to be around. In fact, you might be choosing to hermit more, especially if you are wanting to heal or help other people. Right, tension is building, conflict may emerge. I'm looking for another, okay, stillness. The noise of the world cannot reveal what silence already knows. Turn inward and listen through your heart where divine guidance flows without interference. Right. Turning inward is what people should start saying is stop thinking, just be with yourself, your body, and nature, and just listen. Distract your thoughts from constantly needing your attention, because that's what blocks you from tuning into your heart and your intuition. But most of us were raised to use our minds, and we think that our mind allows us to have complete power and control over everything in our lives. And when it comes to survival, sure. When it comes to needing to use your intelligence to resolve an issue, yeah, absolutely. But if you're a healer, healing doesn't require thinking. It just requires being. So there's a positive change that's coming, but maybe your mind or your overthinking is just getting in the way. I want to pull another, no, I don't want one of those. Let me pull another one of these. So be still, hang out in nature, do yoga or stretch, or just sit calmly, quietly, without any noise, without any distraction, and just listen. I think that's why a lot of people encourage that you spend time in the park or go into nature or the woods where there aren't other people around, because there are only sounds of nature to listen. And it does take time to train your mind to stop nagging you with all of those repetitive thoughts. But you do have more power and control over your mind and your thoughts than you think. It just takes a little bit of practice to just tell your mind to stop excessively thinking. It doesn't have to control you. So I'm thinking that this is something that a lot of people aren't saying. It's easy to say tune inward, but when we tune inward, what do? We use our mind. We start thinking about our insides. So get out of your mind and tune into your body, your emotion, your sensation, or stillness. You're being prepared for this new path, this new purpose, where you're probably going to be, so this acquisition, the sun in Taurus, you are, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. You are meant to be receiving support and abundance through your sharing offering of your gift. So this acquisition, second house, the resources that you need to support yourself, this is the new path that you're on, or this is the message that you need to hear when you just start offering your gift. But you also need to set up a platform for others to either pay you or send you donations, or there's some other means. But also when you trust and you're working with the light beings, the universe will naturally send you everything that you need to support you. So you don't even have to worry about money or think about it, because when you are sharing your gift authentically, you're always going to spontaneously manifest everything that you need to take care of your needs, your bills, your daily routine. So this is a new chapter. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. You're being initiated. So I don't know where you're at in your path right now, group number 4, but this is exactly what you needed to hear today. So you already know what this is and what you have to offer, what you have to share with other people. So tune in and connect with your guides, listen, and trust your intuition. And, whatever is nudging you to take the next step in whatever particular direction is how they are helping you right now. So this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed this, group number 4. If you did, please do click the like button. If you're interested in private readings, feel free to reach out to me. My links are all down below. But have a nice day, and I'll see you in another video.